What would you feel if I told you that more than 70 million rural people and 10 million rural students in southern Africa have no access to electricity and rely on kerosene? Maybe a little shaken. What if then I told you that these 70 million rural people are peasant farmers living on less than $2 a day? These are the two challenges faced by rural people in Africa: lack access to grid electricity and limited incomes to afford alternative clean energy on the market, which force them to rely on unclean energy sources. Rubineka Energy provides solution to the two challenges by providing high-quality, affordable Mwenje solar lamps combined with pay-per-use and mobile money payment options, which enable the rural families to afford the solar lamps. But really, why should anybody care? These shocking facts prompted us to act. Number 1. Lack of grid electricity. Due to reliance on kerosene, coal, and wood, Africa produces 20 tons of CO2 pollutants annually, and 1.6 million people die annually as a result of pollution from unclean fuels such as kerosene. Research in Africa has also shown that more than 50% of burn victims brought to hospitals are victims of overturned kerosene lamps, and also shown that thousands of children in Africa are maimed each year due to kerosene explosions. Families spend more than 10% of their income on kerosene, which reduces their ability to afford essential needs such as health care and school fees. 2. Inability to afford. Rural peasant farmers make less than $2 a day. Even though solar energy availability has rapidly increased in Africa, without end-user financing, poor rural farmers are not able to afford the cheapest solar lamps on the market. Solution. What differentiates Rubineka Energy is that we recognize that providing alternative, clean energy for Africa without alternative financing to help rural people afford is futile. And we have made sure that our solution addresses both issues. A. Using a rural-centered distribution channel to sell high-quality, low-cost solar lamps to rural students and households. We have partnered with village heads who act as village champions to promote our solar lamps within their community. We have also partnered with school principals to distribute solar lamps to students. B. End-user financing. In order to help rural people to afford Mwenje solar lamps, we have to come up with these financing arrangements. 1. Mobile money transfer as payment options. By simply texting their mobile funds to us, customers save the extra cost and time related with going to business centers to withdraw cash. 2. Pay-per-use model. Through the pay-per-use model, households can buy small, affordable, light time per day, which is in line with their current kerosene spending habits, hence reducing the need for huge upfront payments required to purchase solar lamps outright. Impact. Our business model has both social and economic benefits. Number 1. Economic benefits. With a gross margin of 30%, 3-year revenues of more than $3 million, and a 5-year average industry growth rate of 50%, the business is profitable and self-sustaining. Number 2. Social impact through Rubineka Energy. We are giving more than 10 million rural students access to clean energy while improving quality of education, more study hours. We are also replacing more than 12 million kerosene lamps in southern Africa, thereby reducing the risk of lung cancer and kerosene poisoning. We are also reducing about 2 million tons of carbon emissions per year. Overall, we are not only improving the standard of living, quality of life, and education, but we are also creating sustainable economic opportunities for the rural people in southern Africa. For more information, visit www.mwenje.co.